You're watching Homegirl Creates with me, Adora. Some days I feel like just folding up paper and ripping it in half. Some days be like that. I like the jagged edge it gives. It's really neat the way the color absorbs into that side. So I actually prefer the torn edge. So just fold, tear, fold, tear. There you go. Or some days I like to use my paper cutter. And again, measure, cut in half, and then cut each half in half. And you will have 4 pieces. This bath of water is from paint that I have mixed. And when I'm done with all my tools, I just put them in water. I don't want to run it down the drain. So I do my best to preserve every drop of color. Then I use the pigments to dye the papers. Sometimes I let it soak overnight, sometimes just for a little while. I might let it stack. I might lay it on paper towels and it'll create a cool pattern. Then I'll go back and dip it again. I do try to separate my colors. When I'm doing the washes, I will separate the cool colors from the warm colors so I don't get mud. This one I've used several times and you can tell the paint is getting thicker on the bottom. The pigments separate from the water over time. Sometimes I just like to play in the water. Watch the colors roll across the paper. I use a bamboo skewer to help me get the papers out of the water, to avoid touching them as little as possible. It's so interesting the different prints you get just by leaving it in the water. But I also like the different textures you can get from different brands of paper towels. You know I reuse these paper towels. Then I lay them out to dry, and after a little while I flip them over, trying to avoid any water puddles. And then I thought, these remind me of terracotta tiles, don't they? Cool. You can use these papers for all kinds of things, maybe in mixed media journal, your scrapbook, maybe add some more color on top of it, paint some more. Maybe make a little notepad to clip to your fridge. Look at the pattern on that one. So cool. I can make stacks of these. Honestly, I can't waste any paint around